Hello everyone, this is Jim Okerzinski with your weekly screencast video. So I may move along a bit fast. I do have a lot of ground to cover this week, and I will more than likely produce a lecture video on the literature review assignment in the next couple of days. So first I want to begin with the schedule here. This is drafting week. Everybody's done the annotated bibliographies. A few people might have misinterpreted the assignment or not looked closely at the instructions or the examples. I urge all of you that might need some additional work to continue and revise those for not only your annotated bibliography assignment, but then to help you also write the literature review. It is a very difficult assignment to write if you have not spent the time and work on the annotated bibliography. So that being said, the first draft with the peer report discussion board 11 is due Tuesday. Both peer reviews are due on Friday. Then a final draft of the literature review is due Sunday on the 10th. And then our final activity for the semester will be due Tuesday the 12th. That'll be a discussion board post for your online practices and participation. You can take a look at the syllabus regarding that, and I believe the discussion board post will be out there shortly. So I don't want to confuse anybody on the schedule. So let's get to the discussion board real quick. Here is discussion board 11 and the peer review post, first draft and reports. So remember here we're working on a short time frame this week, so try to get to your particular draft and report and the reviews quickly. We do not have much time left. Now, one thing you might want to look at in writing the peer review, the literature review, sorry, so many reviews here, is the principles of citation. There is a PowerPoint here describing the quote hamburger, and I'll get to some additional resources in a second, but we have principle 1 about citation is introduced sources for in-text reference. Also, starting and ending points is critical when you work with quotes or paraphrases. And then here is the cross-reference. You must, in text, citation must match what's on the works cited page. So you can look this over in this course unit. And if we get to the review of literature, I have all the resources that you need here. First, how to write a literature review. I have a link to the Purdue website that you can take a look at on how to go about and write the literature review, the moves that have to be made about a literature review. Okay, that's one site. Then you have synthesis of sources. Synthesis of sources is what you want. You want to carry on a conversation with your information, your source information that you had located for your particular annotated bibliography, so you might want to read through literature review there. Also, we have some videos on how to build that quote sandwich that will make up some of the writing for the literature review, and then 4 tips on writing a literature review, a short little video there. Now, I recently just uploaded some examples of the literature review. Here, I have 3 different examples from my recent 1101 course at Moraine, the in-person course. So I provide those examples for you to take a look at. As I always say, there are no perfect examples. I try to pick out the best examples for everybody to take a look at. Please review all 3. All of them are relatively good, and they do different things better than another one. So take a look and see what you can pull from them. Also, what I have here is the link again to the synthesis, and then also an important resource here is a video on how to format your works cited page for the lit review. The instructions are pretty straightforward here about writing the lit review and the parts between the introduction, the body. You will need 4 to 6 sources, which most people have from the annotated bibliography, and then a conclusion along with an MLA works cited page. Very straightforward assignment. Remember, now this is not an essay. This is a literature review. In a lit review, the sources drive the conversation. So resist the urge to write a essay. It is not an essay. Okay. So it's a lit review. Like I said, I'll have something together in a couple of days for the lit review. Try to cover it a little bit more in depth, but for a screencast video, this should give you enough of a reference to begin work on that particular assignment. As always, if you have any questions or issues, please send me an email. Good luck.